Clegg. Here in the forest an evergreen fells itself soundlessly. How can I know that he loved me if there were no witnesses? My mouth keeps the secret. Eyes, many eyes, my eyes, observe beautiful women, light-born, projected. They have their proof because they are the proof. The love of a plain woman is a burden and a curse. It prompts unwanted laughter, clings and drags. But here, it was a dream, a snatch of song suspended in dense fog. The wound turned scar now 20 years ago. The small memento of an insect bite. A divot in the flesh that could mean anything. Late Spring of the Carpet Beetles, for two voices. Mother couldn't whisper. Mouthful of lotus, bed jacket. Well, crammed full of mother. We took our hair down, burned waves into it with hot irons, fingers pale and chubby as puppies' milk turds. You ironed my blue muslin. I ate your English muffin. We tried too hard and left our evidence behind. I wasn't really trying. I tore up that letter. I tore up my slant and flowery hand and ate the pieces. We were neither monsters. Spinsters both. We drafted correspondences at tables nicely set. Yet in the blue night's sleep it seeped external, exotic, vaguely tropical. Called up an earthy funk, an unctuous layer of laughter all across the barbed bed. Sun-up hour would usher in involuntary tremors, thrice bitten, twice bandaged, and dragged into suboceanic kingdom carrefours. Your hip was not for shooting from. You kept your hands where I could see them without rolling back the mask. I love you in full face. I love you in profile. I love you above ground in the dark. Listen, something extra. Music? Is it music? Do not listen to me, for we harbor no saints here. The Industrial Factory Plant Works Manufacturing Company is closing. Mid-March, melting alleys promise dusks like secret oboes left behind in darkened rooms. It means this memory is stale and frail from overuse. You used to know the woman all the songs knew. See her climb out of her wetsuit to brush the incantations from her hair. You put yourself through Butler College just to hold her hand. Jabez wheels a barrow to the baker's for a loaf. It's full of remnant wedding rings, unsmelted through the slag back into ore. Storks drop mutes on smokestacks. Again, you've missed your window. The crow scolds someone else. After premonitions following an evil deed. Every afternoon that summer, every day it didn't rain, in the hot, white, silent sun it was Sunday afternoon every afternoon, and secrets dappled our private glade, and secret names changed us, as metal salts flung in fire change the color of the flames. Esther was La Papillon, Fanny La Poupée. I was Die Augenblinde, each time, every afternoon. Certain objects need to be arranged painstakingly and without haste in certain ways. A bell, a flower, a notebook. So. A comb, a waist, a stocking. So. 3 black feathers, just like this, each time, every afternoon, without haste. It only takes the slightest breeze to disrupt play. A feather falls, a sleeve signals distress. Notebook pages try to reverse spells. We pause to watch wind agitate the trees. We listen, once it's gone, to something else. The wh that starts an interrogative is frozen on the pink lips of a doll, whose eyes are blue behind a band of thin black silk. The butterfly, somewhat in dishabille, gives chase. Give chase, to begin, moving in pursuit. To begin, in defiance of inaction. To begin, to protest boredom. To begin, yet scarce begun, and suddenly eclipse is not the dark, but a confusion of the light. The blindfold sees, remember, what it hides, it separates. And suddenly, irretrievable our boredom, inaction, just like that. Plucked from the homely heath and its prosaic path trod flat, an apron not dowdy in retrospect but delicate, artistic, even perfect, this image in memory. After the eclipse,
Don't forget your sweater.
the water tower stands for many things. The white of a rabbi after the eclipse, the striking of a bell, the point at which what's lost is still so close, so poignant, so moving in retreat.
Don't forget your sweater.
And isn't everyone already so tired? But it's exhaustion that permits transmission, like that acid in the blood sons manifesting sins, while we open to authority and even offer succor. When it's laughter, we contend our own is louder, and the consequences music. Recollect is knowledge, and in a sense our kin. I never asked for something special. Something came and took it anyway.
How by their signs we conquer.
Sin-eater, long-leggedy bird, there's no shame in dismantling. I have always known sound.
Known? You mean heard?
Could be used for hiding. Other sounds.
Mother.
Running water in the bathroom sink, drowning out her peeing in the toilet. But the former came to just stand for the latter, and I never thought.
You never thought I never thought.
It made anything better. I never thought that I'd do something foul and talk about it.
You made me sick.
So foul my voice would need this
or this much?
sonic camouflage. Then desperation
Bitch.
called.
Here's your 2-slit experiment.
Long distance, yes. It's been some time.
Ring-a-ding-ding-ding.
And the more the fingerprints on it recorded whatabouts and pleases, pretty bird. Beak each whirl, de-loop-de-loops, de-loop-de-loops, de-loop-de-loops. Collapse all arches.
Barkons, you mean. Sin-eater, long-leggedy bird.
Sing shame to atom level.
There's no shame in dismantling.
Burn it clean under blistering
Ouch! I have always known sound.
strings behind,
Other sounds
deceitful keys,
could be used for hiding.
particles,
Mother.
subsequently, terribly, percussed,
Ouch!
the language. Oh, how I hope they suffered.